Okay, so I'm going to do a fish room video. A lot of people are watching me for my a pool video. Little did you know that building aquariums can help you build swimming pools also. So, I used to build aquariums when I was in my 20s, which was 1985. I would buy them and build them and sell them. This is actually one of the first aquariums I ever built. I'm probably 19 years old and now I'm 57. This is one of the second ones I built. And so I got back into it. I mean, I never got rid of the aquariums. They sat empty for years and years. Down here in this basement. This is the basement of a house I built. It's a 9,000 square foot house. Quite large. But then, I've kind of retired. I've got several other houses I own and all paid for. And so I got back into the fish thing because I've collected stacks of glass through the years. Glass everywhere. Those are mirrors you're looking at. And this is a future project here, really big, two big long pieces. So just as a challenge and something else to do, I got back into fish. Reasons I don't necessarily understand. Come guys, come on. Come on down here. I love them. But I like the engineering challenge of building the aquarium. There's my wife. I was going to do a video. You walked in. Hi. I can end the video. But you don't ever watch my videos. You scare me when you're here. So she doesn't understand why I'm doing all this. And I don't necessarily either. She came down to get food out of the freezer. So these are my little micro ecosystem tanks that I've came up with that have their own wet dry biosystem filter in them. There's two. This is second iteration. This one being the first iteration. And it's a simple effort to figure out the simplest way to make a biofilter. So you got your water intake, you got your pre-filter, water goes down and it comes back up right there, then it runs through this media, comes out on the bottom, and goes to the little pump right there and gets pumped out. So this one was a little skinnier, that one's a little better over there. And so I've been playing with that. This Wheezy, look at that damn dog watching the fish. Crazy. She loves watching fish. She learned it from us. But I'm all about old school. Old school trickle filters where the water comes out of the aquarium, goes to a pump, and gets pumped back in. A very simple trickle filter design. It runs through lava rocks and seashells. Hey Wheeze! Yeah, you like them. She loves fish. I don't know why she learned to watch fish. But here's Woe. Here's Chloe right here. Here's a Woe. Good girl. So anyway, these ones you're looking at here, these 5 aquariums are all hooked together. They all have the same deal. You're pumping the water in through the pump's over here. The main filter's there. So the pump comes in, the water goes through this pre-filter system, and then it falls into the bottom one, and then it goes through that lava rock bed in the back, and then it runs out, and it goes back into the main sump. Same concept here. Water's getting pumped in through this nozzle right there. Where the hell did it go? There it is. And getting pumped in here. It runs through. This is a great way to keep food out of your filter. It's just a bio sponge stuck there. Water goes through it, keeps water, food, and babies out of your filter. So goes through, runs through different levels. Do that, you can see the water running through, and then it dumps into the bottom right there, and then it runs through all of that, and then it goes through a pipe back over here, back into this main sump. If you run a system like this with one sump and multiple beds of biomedia and multiple filters, and all the fish are basically sharing all the same water. I mean, you don't have to have a huge flow of water running through that filter bed. But when you do this, you don't have to cycle an aquarium. You don't have to have a canister, anything. I mean, your little pre-filters up here, and that's what you've got to change, that little bit of stuff, and you rinse that out. That's every 3 months or something. And one thing I did do is I put toilet valves in here. So when that water level drops, that toilet valve gets on and fills it back full. So to do a water change on these 5 tanks, all I have to do is throw a siphon hose in basically any one of the tanks and siphon it over there to the drain. So I'm enjoying the engineering part of getting back to this, and I enjoy the fish. I come down here a lot. I mean, who could not love those guys? We got this one right here, tried to squeeze itself through a too skinny of a spot, and she's over here getting treated for that top fin that's all raw. And there's some vine shrimp for some babies. This is my latest construction. It's 200 gallons. It's built from nothing but scrap tabletops and scrap mirror for the bottom. And this kind of explains more of my pre-filter biological filter thing. Once again, the water, see, this is lower, so there's no way for water to flow out. It'll flow over here, and so water has to come up through here. So babies, food, nothing has to get through these little fine things before it can go into here, and then it's going to flow into the drain for the, and this will have biological media in it. It will add to the system. This thing is 4 foot by 3 foot by 2 foot roughly, and it's built out of old tabletop. You can see the bevel that came off of old tabletop. So anyway, this is going to go on a stand. This 75 is going to go under it, so it'll dump into here, and then it'll come out of here, and it'll go back into that same system. So that'll be 7 on one system. And I don't know why I'm doing it. I got other things to do in life, but this is kind of fun. I don't know, you get addicted. I was addicted years ago, and I'm getting addicted again. So I thought that I would post a fish room video for the 500 subscribers that I've got that don't even know I do fish. Oh, I didn't leave the 3,500 gallon koi pond that's outside. I need to do a video of that one all by itself. Anyway, it's for your consideration. No, you don't get to see my face. I'm just an old looking dude. Talk to you later. Bye.